Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel, and I thought it was time to bring an update to it. Since the last video was the Outlaw Half, which was a good couple of weeks ago now, and we are heading into another race weekend, followed by Ironman Luxembourg 70.3 the weekend after next. So without further ado, let's get into this. So since the Outlaw Half, which was a couple of weeks ago, it kind of followed with a few weeks of really inconsistent or no training whatsoever. I mean, the week after the Outlaw was a recovery week, so I took that pretty easy. And then I went off to France. And in France, yeah, I did what I usually do, which is a load of hard labour. So knocking down walls or knocking through walls, building floors, plasterboarding, all sorts of hard, stupid labour. So not training in the normal sense, but yeah, it wasn't easy work doing any of that. So that's kind of where it led me up to. And then 2 weeks I've been back at work, and yeah, training is pretty much gone to plan, and I'm back on that wagon trying to hit the sessions and get everything done as normal. So we head into this week, and of course I've got the Dartford Triathlon, which is on Sunday, and it's one that I did last year, and I'll put a link at the top where I did a video on that, and actually had a really good result, coming in second place in my age group. So I wanted to do that again, not only because of the result, but because it's a local race to me. It's probably 40 minutes away, which is, you know, unusual for me to have a race so close, and I like to support local organisers, hence why I'm going back there. Now I would say that training since I've been back the last 2 weeks has gone 80–90% pretty good. I've had a couple of dodgy weekends, what with the weather and trying to get sessions done and that kind of thing, but we've completed, I'd say, 80–90% of everything that's been set. This week was going to be a lighter week, but then coach surprised me and said, let's just keep training, which I think makes sense really, and then freshen up for Luxembourg. This race this weekend isn't that important. Yes, I'd like to do well. Will I do as well as last year? I don't think so. Like I've said in my previous video, the condition I'm in this year is no way comparable, I think, to the condition I was in last year, what with being so far behind. And this year is a bit of a transition for me, and I'm just trying to enjoy it. And any racing I get to do, yeah, just have a smile on my face whilst doing it. Now, I have no expectations for the weekend. I said that about the Outlaw, however, and what happened, I somehow raced quicker, so don't ask me how, but yeah, you can go check that video out and see how I got on there. Now, I started this week with a very easy recovery session on Monday evening, where it's just an hour spinning the legs, very low power intensity, just to aid recovery, because that's where the adaptation happens, obviously, and you become fitter. And then today, we are going to head into a run, which is 3 blocks of 12 minutes at tempo. So I'd imagine this one's going to be pretty tough, particularly with the weather, because I've been moaning so much about how awful it's been, and it looks like now we've got a block of decent weather as I look out into my garden and the sun is shining. But it just makes running and intervals a lot trickier, because you've got to plan for your water. And the weekend I was out doing Sunday on my 12, I was supposed to be 10 1k reps, and went in the park, put my bottle in the park, and somebody bloody nicked my water bottle. I mean, what is the world coming to? Come on. So yeah, it meant me cutting that session short, because I had a mouth like a Gandhi sandal. But hopefully that won't happen today. I will take some water with me again and have to place it strategically, hide it slightly, I think, today, so that no one decides to pinch it. Right, let's get on with that run. Let's go get this done. Oh, my Lord, that was tough. But the good thing, no one nicked my water bottle today, but I got through the whole bloody thing, because that's how warm it is. And it just, when the weather turns like this, it just makes it, particularly running intervals, makes it tougher. I did think to go to the track to do this, because at least then I could grab the water bottle near enough every sort of lap, or you know, you don't have long intervals between grabbing a drink, but couldn't get on the track, so went to the park, and obviously the laps were a little bit longer. The first two went okay. The first two 12-minute blocks went okay. The third one not so great, had to dial it back a little bit, and then yeah, I was just gasping for it. But anyway, it's done. It was cut short by about 10 minutes because I didn't do the cool down because I was just absolutely gone. My legs have not felt great since Sunday. The legs have felt a little bit crap. I know that I've got a bit of fatigue in me, definitely, but session's done as best as I could do it. It's very unlike me, to be honest, to not nail a run session, but hey ho, you just got to do what the body feels. Anyway, let's get on the rest of the day, because that's it. No more training today, apart from a little bit of stretching and possibly a little bit of strength, depending how I feel. Morning everyone, it's 10 to 6 on Wednesday morning. I'm outside the pool waiting to go in for the first swim of the day. Now this one was supposed to be open water, but that's just not possible for me in the week, not with work, so I decided just to come to the pool, do a 50-minute swim, keep it nice and easy, and yeah, get the first session of the day done, because later on we've got a threshold workout on the bike which is pretty tough, so it's important to keep things easy here this morning. Right, I'm just gonna wait patiently, get in and get it done. Right, here we go. Second session of the day has just started. Zwift. I'm gonna watch something on Netflix to get through this. But this is a threshold workout, basically 4 times 8 minutes, and I'm just hoping that the legs play ball today and I feel a bit better. But this is also about mentally getting through this, because I've been struggling the last few workouts. So let's warm up. I think we've got about 10 minutes of just general warm up, and then a few little blocks of just priming the legs before we get into the threshold efforts. Okay, so we are through the first set of primers. I've got one more, and then we hit the intervals. And this workout is certainly a mental battle as well as a physical battle, because you're going to embrace the suffer.
Just watch out for GC contenders.
Okay, it's the first interval done. 2 minutes now, easy spinning for the next. I don't know anyone who likes these workouts. I really don't. Come on, number 2 coming up. That interval, I've had to switch to the phone, my camera died. I don't know how I'm going to get through 2 more. Really don't. Okay, we got through it. We got through rep number 3. Oh, I'm finding it hard to think. I dialed that back 10 watts, which made a difference really in me getting through that. So we'll keep it at that for the next interval, and then I'll see what I'm like in the last 5 or last half of it, and whether I put it back up. Unlikely though. But come on, one more to get through. Minute left of recovery, and to keep me motivated, I'm watching the Tour de France Unchained Season 2 on Netflix, and those guys, when you watch them, you think, how is it possible to ride a bike like they do? Unbelievable.
Attackers having Pogacar. Oh, he's blocked by the motorbikes. What are they doing there?
1 minute left. Come on, Danny. Ah, come on. Fucking hell. Interval's done. I'm pleased to get through that. Actually, I can't even speak. I think dropping them down 10 watts, still in threshold, was the right decision there. Because after 2 intervals, I was blowing. I'm not sure I'd have got through. But the one thing I'd say about these types of workouts is you can do 2 things. You can quit, or you can carry on and try and grind it out. And sometimes you've got to overcome that mental barrier, and I've been struggling with that the last week or so. But today I just made the decision to drop the power slightly and get through this workout, because if you quit on workouts, in my opinion, it becomes a habit, and that's what I don't like doing, which is why yesterday on my run I didn't want to quit, even though I couldn't hit the interval, the pace, and my heart rate was going sky high. Right, just to warm up now to get through, warm up, cool down, and we are done for training for today. So we get to Thursday, guys, and it is run day. In fact, it's just an easy run, 45-50 minutes, something like that. Just ticking the legs over, nothing hard. I did have every intention of doing this at 6 o'clock this morning to try and beat the heat, because it is warm, but I woke up and decided to go back to bed. And if you're a long time follower of the vlogs and the videos, you'll know that running for me early morning, waking up and doing it, is a no-go. So yeah, I chose to go back to bed, hence why I'm now doing this workout now. Anyway, so I'm going to get this done. It's lunchtime, and then yeah, get back to work basically. Whew, run workout done. It's warm out there, it's nice. Yeah, just kept it nice and easy. So that's it for today really, and then we move on to tomorrow, which is a swim. So I'll probably bring you along for that in the morning. Catch you then. Morning everyone, welcome to Saturday. I'm out on my easy ride. So this morning I've got 3 hours to do, and I've got to keep it zone 1, zone 2, just purely because of the racing tomorrow. And yeah, just keep the legs moving, I suppose. But I've decided to stay local, because if I go out to Essex, it's hard to keep it in those kind of zones, and I just want to make sure the riding's more or less flat everywhere. So that's the plan, and this will probably be the last video in this segment for this mini vlog training update video. But it's nice actually. I've got a new nice wax chain on. The difference in sound of the drivetrain's lovely. Anyway, it's not the best morning weather-wise, but it's cool. A little bit breezy, but we'll deal with that. Try and enjoy it. All right, let's crack on. Right, 2 hours 40 minutes in, probably about 10 minutes more to home, and that's probably me done. Not quite 3 hours, but good enough. I'm going to leave that vlog here, guys, because the next one hopefully will be the race video, which we will see how it goes, because tonight I've got to go out and I'm going to be sensible, so I really do want to race it. So it might be a bit of a late night, which I can handle, because it's an 8 o'clock start and it's only a sprint distance, so I'll be done within, well, just over an hour or so. So there you have it. Right, catch you in the next one.